of yesteryear. Now we're on the 5th of Adar, Hey Adar. It marks the Hilula of a great Tunisian rabbi. His name was Rabbi Hayutha Houri Z'tl. He was born in English year 1894 and passed away in 1983, 42 years ago from the time of recording here in 2025. He was about 89, 90 years of age at the time he passed away. Now, he came from very great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Rabbi Houri, and he was born in 1894 in Jerba. Jerba in its day was like one of the most famous places, even across the globe, with regard to Torah study and Jewish life in Tunisia, respectively. He would learn under the auspices while he was young, under his father, Rabbi Houri, and I believe they actually descend from the famous Rabbi Houri Harishon, many years previously, and maybe that will examine the family line in of itself at a later stage. So it's actually interesting that he would actually grow under Torah in of itself and Yirat Shamayim under the great rabbis of Jerba. I think while he was actually young, he would be learning a lot of great Torah. Even at an infant himself, and it became apparent his greatness within regards to the potential of his learning. I think come with the year 1912, he would be about 17, 18 years of age at that point in time. They would move to Mednין, I think that over there, and he would learn Torah with other great young students in of itself. Now, I believe after his father passed away, Rabbi Houri, he would then return to Jerba over there and would start learning in a Beit Midrash inside the city, respectively, in the Beit Knesset Hagdol, I believe, and in the Beit Knesset of Rav Avram Haddad and the Beit Knesset of Rav Shalom Haddad. These were really great Tunisian rabbis in their time, and we've actually spoken about, I believe, the famous Haddad rabbinic dynasty in Tunisia in of itself. And I think at the end he would actually be very much part of the Beit Knesset Aliyat Rabbi Yitzchak Houri. And so that would be interesting. He would know, let's say, Hu Yada Sod Lachash Lesiluk Rabim. So he actually, very interesting enough, this is what's reported over inside the website I'm just reading in, he would know different, like, let's say, spells, let's just say, in of itself, a secret spell reported over to get rid of scorpions, for example. I believe it was very, very common in Jerba during that time period, especially during the summertime period. But he would actually know, not too sure where, but it's reported over in this thing. And I think people had to move between houses because of this issue in of itself. And I think come what the at a later stage, I believe, come what the year 1957, he'd already be at that stage in time, in his 60s at that point in time. He would actually, along with, I think, Rav Kadir Saban, another great rabbi that we've spoken about on various occasions before, who happened to be the rabbi of Medin, he would move to make Aliyah to Israel. So Rav Houri will actually go to this area of Medin, and he would actually serve as a rabbi and the Dayan over there, the judge over there. Then come with the year 1963, he would make Aliyah to the land of Israel, and he would settle in the area of Ashkelon over there, where I believe he would head the Bet Knesset, the synagogue, the Oahel Moshe, and he would become a rabbi there, educating the younger students over there, giving out grand juris sermons, and really mitchazek the people living inside this area. I believe at a later stage it became more difficult for him to teach because of health reasons. So I think in his study or in his house in of itself, the various different Talmidei Chachamim will come and learn halacha and Gemara there respectively. Now I believe he passed away on Hey Adar in English year 1983, and he received a great honor in the city of Ashkelon in of itself. Ashkelon being actually, I think, more in the southern part of Israel. After his passing, during his life, he wrote various manuscripts, and he wrote, I think, many of his sermons, and it would be published, I believe, by his sons. And I think especially Rabbi David Houri, one of his sons, would actually publish it, and his Talmid, Rabbi Ben-Zion Haddad. I think the book in of itself was actually published, I believe, in the, if I'm not mistaken, around the year 1984. This would have been pretty much just after he passed away. That would have been 1985, around a year or two after he passed away. And it was called Chachen V'Nezen, I believe. The book was published about nearly 40 years ago. I think it was divided up into 4 sections, if I'm not mistaken. And it's, I think, partly devoted within regards to learning the Tunisian method of the studying of especially tractate Kiddushin inside the Mesechtot, various Mesechtot in of itself. So please don't forget to light candles in the great rabbis' memory. Friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. We've already done about 800 biography videos. We've covered maybe about nearly 120 Rabbanim from Tunisia already inside this series. Just shows the progress we are moving and growing and learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear together. We are an online encyclopedia over here. Now, if you feel anyone's interested in watching any of these videos, please share the videos to other people that might be interested. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we're nearly on exactly 6,000 subscribers over here onto the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and let's learn together and educate ourselves within regards to the great Oriental rabbis of yesteryear. So Hey Adar is the Hilula of the famous Rabbi Rabbi Hayutha Houri Z'tl. Wishing you all well and blessings here from the city of Bet Shemesh in Israel.